Hey, we're doing the weekly guidance for Monday the 12th of November 2018. The cards this week are the Fairy Forest, and these are the Oracle of the Wild Green World by Lucy Cavendish. Beautiful little cards, as you can see on the back. It's a forest scene. You've got the witch, you've got the black cat. It's the fairy door in the tree. So now I've already shuffled the cards. We will need to sort of move through this. I know it's been dragging on, so let's try and make it quicker. So for Aries this week, your card is the Green Witch, and the Green Witch is saying that it's a time of fresh beginnings, new starts, spring. New growth, new possibilities. Things are moving in the right direction for you. You've got to just nurture, not just your projects and your tasks, but yourself. So move forward with this and realize that it's a time of new beginnings. It's a time where things are happening for you for a reason, and you've just got to trust yourself that you're in the right place at the right time. Taurus, we've got soul kin. The card's saying recognition, family, kinship. So what this is saying is a time for you to recognize your roots, recognize your history with the people that you come from, and not only the people that you come from, but the people that you have that have come from you. So the family connection, the family tree, realizing that this is a week for you to connect with those that are a part of your family, whether that is your blood family or your soul family, and just realize that it's time for that connection of soul to soul. And then we have Gemini, and Gemini, your card this week is Frigga. Now she's all about readiness, the bounty, and also the plenty. So it's saying that this is a week where things are coming to you. It's like a reward. It's just saying that you've got, all the hard work's paying off. You're getting the little bonuses. You're getting the little recognition. Now, the bonuses and the bounty may not be financial. This can be an emotional thing for you, where you're feeling, after all of this time, that you're finally getting what you need. After everything that you've put out, you're finally getting something back. And it's just showing that you've got to realize that everything that we do, we get there's a consequence for every action. So all your hard work, you're getting rewarded for it. And you've also just got to realize that you need to make sure that you're ready to be rewarded and receive all that bounty. Then we move on to Cancer. Cancer, your card this week is the Wild Hunt, and they're talking about excitement, frenzy, and journey. If we think about a hunt in the traditional sense, what it is that there's a lot of excitement. Everybody's excited to get out there and get on the hunt. The horses are excited, the dogs are excited. Whoever's involved in the hunt is got that adrenaline running. Then the animals, once, like for example dogs, once they get on a scent or once they get their prey, there's the frenzy, there's that going in and constantly go and barking and grabbing at their prey. And it's also about the journey for those involved, the distance traveled, the location, the sights, the smells, everything that's around. So the Wild Hunt for you this week is saying that you need to be prepared for all that comes your way. You're looking for something, you're hunting something, you're putting yourself out there, you're trying to find what it is that's calling to you. There's going to be some excitement around it. You're going to feel as though that things are moving, things are changing, and you're feeling really excited. And once you realize what it is that you're after, then there's going to be that frenzied time there as well. Just remember to enjoy yourself along the way. Don't rush and try and get to your target. Take your time, enjoy the process, and enjoy the journey along the way. Leo, your card this week is Oath. And as it says, oath is a promise, a pledge, or a contract. What this is saying is that this is a week for you to not just look at the new oaths coming up, the new promises or pledges, but look at your current contracts. Now, this can be your soul contract, this can be your marriage contract, this can be a contract, a legal binding contract with a bank, real estate, employer, whoever it may be. You've got to realize that it's time to review everything that you have currently and everything you're looking to achieve in the coming probably coming months. I feel as though there's new things coming towards you in the next couple of weeks to probably maybe around 6 weeks at the most. New contracts. Promise is where you can promise yourself that you're going to do the best for you. You're not going to take on things that don't sit well with you. You're going to follow what makes you feel as though you're doing the best you possibly can for yourself. So don't feel as though you have to agree to do things because other people believe that that's the right thing for you. But sit down and really contemplate what makes you yourself feel connected, feel happy, and feel as though this is a worthwhile journey and a worthwhile project. And promise that you will take care of yourself first and foremost, and then follow through with whatever is on offer. Okay, Leo, Virgo, your card is the Green Man, which is initiative, fertilization, and action. So this is a week for you to really put your roots down. Take the initiative and find what it is that you want to develop, because this is a perfect time for you to look at the more holistic and more universal processes that have been intriguing to you of late. This is all about you to fertilize those ideas that have been brewing on around in your mind for some time. Take that and take action. So get that seed, that little idea that's in your mind, and take action to make that become more than just an idea. Make things happen for yourself, because it's all about a bigger, grander plan, because it's been a slow process for you to get to where you are today, but you know that there's more of a journey for you to undertake, and you're quite eager to get on that path and get that journey started. So just take the initiative and look at, the Green Man is the Green Man. He symbolizes, all the wildness, plants and, flora and fauna, and he's the universal. He's just such an welcoming, and it's all about herbalism and alternative medicines and health, and you are what you eat and things like that. So you need to just find something and take it step by step. So get that seed of an idea, get it into action, make things happen for yourself. And this is a week for you to start looking at what it is that you want from life and what you think you can do to better assist your own health. So take it on board as to the processes that you are drawn to, and don't let anyone persuade you else, or otherwise rather, and just follow your own heart. Libra, your card this week is Cunning Woman, and she's silent, observant, and wily. This is saying that this week you really need to sit back and watch. Don't rush in, don't speak up. So hold your tongue and look at the situation. Look at what other people are doing. Pay attention. Be observant. So remain silent and be very, very vigilant. Be very scrutinizing in everything that is going on around you this week. Pay attention to the people, pay attention to the activities, and take note of anything that may seem as though it's a sign, whether it's a coincidental sign or not. And be very cunning, be very wily, be very don't let too much information out. So sit back and keep your cards close to your chest, basically, and wait until the right time to show your hand. So don't rush anything this week. Be very slow and very methodical and very calculating in everything that you do. So don't share too much emotionally. Try and hold back and wait until the right time, because it's coming and it's coming quickly, but this is not the week for you to show your hand. So be very careful with how much you share with others. Scorpio, your card this week is actually called the Life Bringer, and this is all about establishment, growth and fulfillment. Okay, so the Life Bringer is just that, brings life. So it's all about establishing a foundation and building on that. Okay, it's all about the growth from that foundation into the plateau, the existence that you're looking for. So this is a week for you to look at where you're standing, look at your beliefs, look at your foundations of life and build on that. Look at how you can grow it into a more fortuitous experience for yourself and for others. Look at the life that you can get from building on what you have. Look at the life that you can allow others or share with others, and just realize that it's all about taking the time to be more about yourself and just get that thing where you know that you're moving in the right direction. You've built up your life to where it is today, and you know that you can take it to the next level. So as the Life Bringer is, you've brought yourself to this point in your life. You have the ability to take it to the level that you're interested in achieving. So the sky's the limit, and only you can get yourself there or hold yourself back. So take control of your life this week and really move in the right direction for yourself. Okay, not for anyone else, but for you. Now, Sagittarius, your card this week is the Merciful One. It's all about compassion, release, and relief. And she's quite a stunning lady, isn't she? Now, she's talking about you being very compassionate towards others, releasing the negativity that you hold deeply towards other people or towards circumstances or events. And realize that through releasing that negativity, you allow yourself the relief that you've been searching for. Because when we carry so much negativity, it affects us in such a way that it affects our mental state, our emotional state, our soul state, and even therefore our physical state. So what you're doing is you're allowing the events or actions or words from other people or from situations to tarnish the life that you could be living. So if you show compassion and forgiveness to the situation or to the person that you feel, has been giving you that negativity towards yourself and towards life, then it's time for you to let go. Let it go. Release it. Release it. You don't have to confront this face to face with anybody. You can just release this into the universe. You can release this negativity and forgive. So you don't need to have anyone around you to do this. You can sit by yourself and go, okay, this is the situation that I need to release. This is the compassion that I need to show to the situation or to the person. I need to forgive and I need to release that so I can move on in my life and provide myself with relief. Okay, so Sagittarius, it's a lot of work for you this week emotionally by looking at what the problem is and working out how you can be compassionate towards yourself and towards others and finding that release and getting that relief from that forgiveness. Capricorn, your card for this week is She Who Laughs. It's all about humor. It's all about perspective. It's all about mirth. Okay, so it's basically saying stop being so bloody serious. Finding what makes you, what tickles your funny bone. That's probably the best way I can describe it. What I'm saying is that you're so stuck in following you're so stuck with following expectations that you find it hard to let loose. You find it hard to be more relaxed, easygoing, casual, laid back. You can get so stuck with expectations and responsibility that it's very hard for you to find, the lighter side of life. This is saying you need to find the humor. You need to, as I said, find what tickles your funny bone, and have a good laugh. So get out and try not to be so serious this week. This is a week for you to have a bit of a laugh with friends. Watch a funny movie. Where we used to watch Funniest Home Videos and all those things where people are falling over and just stupidity and ridicule and things like that. So find the humor in life this week and lighten up is basically the message for you guys. Aquarius, we've actually got a guy popping up saying the King of the Darkwood Elves. It's all about authority, credibility, and status. This is saying that this is a week for you to, in opposition to what Capricorn just was, you need to find that seriousness this week. It's also a time where you'll be dealing with those in authority. You'll be finding that there's a lot of seriousness around you this week. You also have to prove your own credibility. There's going to be an incident where something's going to crop up where you have to prove that you are credible with what you say and with what you have done of late. You're having to prove yourself, which is unfortunate because it shouldn't be where we have to prove our character. We should be taken at face value. But this week is going to be quite a hard week for you, unfortunately, where you're having to prove yourself to others, and particularly those in authority. There's nothing really that can be like there. I don't see repercussions, but I see that there's a lot of work for you to do, hoops to jump through. Okay, so just make sure that you can prove your point and have a lot of character. Don't allow this to taint your genuine side. Realize that this is not about you, it's more about the process. Okay, and finally Pisces, we have Blood Month, which is about sacrifice, offerings, and decisions. This is a time for you that you have to release something in order to gain something. Pardon me. What it's saying is that you need to realize that for you to get where you're going, you have to let things go. You have to cut the ties. You have to make an offering. You have to make a sacrifice. We have to always realize that to get one thing, we have to get rid of something to get something new. When one door closes, another one opens, etc., and so forth. So what this is saying is that this is a week where you have to realize that there's better things coming and you have to let things go. You've been holding on to things for too long that are of no further use to you. And there will be no ill consequences for you to release those things, those people, those relationships, jobs, personal possessions, whatever it may be. You can let those things go because once they're gone, you're creating a space for these new things to come in. You're creating a space for this new energy to come into your life. So this is a great week where I think there's a lot of things going on for all of us, and what we have to realize is that we have to really look deep at what we want and how we can achieve that. Get rid of the old to allow the new to come in. It's also about putting ourselves first, which is first and foremost. I think we should really take the time to, not in a selfish way, but look at what can make you yourself feel more connected to yourself, your purpose, and where you're going. Okay, guys? So we'll leave it there, and I look forward to seeing you all again next week. Have a good one, and take care.